British forces at Kabul airport processing those lucky enough to have a ticket out. There are 4,000 British nationals eligible for evacuation from Afghanistan, but fewer than a quarter of those are back so far. The operation to airlift them, along with eligible Afghan nationals, depends on the military section of Kabul airport remaining secure. Operation Pitting involves around 600 British troops who've been sent to Afghanistan to get British nationals back, as well as Afghan interpreters and other staff working for the UK. Many of them arriving back here at Brize Norton in a process the government says it hopes will be completed by the end of the month, if not sooner. But the Defence Secretary earlier made a stark admission about some support staff.
And it's a really deep part of regret for me. Some people won't get back. Some people won't get back, and we will have to do our best in third countries to process those people.
British Afghans are watching this nightmare unfold on TV and social media. Zohra from West London is on FaceTime to her sister-in-law, Sophia, who fled her home in Kabul.
A lot of gunfire, and even today in the morning, Taliban came to ask for my brother-in-law because he's a police officer. And they were asking where he is.
Zohra is relieved that her brother-in-law wasn't in.
Today they have been going door to door to search lawyers, journalists, police, and all the people that would basically better the country, or they have a voice.
Yeah, to get rid of them?
Yeah.
You think they're trying to get...
Yeah.
You think they'll kill them?
Oh yeah, of course. That's what they've done before.
Sophia told me she was 2 weeks away from finishing a law degree she might now never finish.
I'm studying law and political science, and I'm very worried about my future because they won't allow me to study, they won't allow us to go outside of the home, and we are very scared.
Western politicians say the Taliban have made commitments, but does anyone believe them?
We're using our G7 presidency to make very clear to the Taliban that we will hold them to account for their commitment and never to allow Afghanistan to be used as a base for terror, to hold a more inclusive government and to protect the most essential human rights, including respecting the rights of women.
So many relatives of British nationals are trying to get out. Raheen's cousin tried to escape last night.
And he was in the airport. He had to climb over the fence to get into the airport so he could get saved. But then they started shooting and everyone had to flee.
Kadria says this weekend her father gave a bleak assessment of his situation.
Yesterday when I talked to my dad said, maybe I don't see you again. For me it was really hard to hear that. It's devastated.
This catastrophe isn't just over there. It's felt by many here.
I want to see my dad again.